TJ is the corporate director of Origins Behavioral Healthcare. I believe they are certainly one of the nation's leading dual diagnosis treatment centers. And when I say dual diagnosis, I mean when particularly you get into a chronic addictive lifestyle, it never occurs in isolation. It always occurs in a comorbid situation where psychological pain, conflict, and disorder happens in parallel, whether it's depression, anxiety, some type of personality disorder, sometimes even psychosis. And I certainly haven't diagnosed her here, but this is a situation that certainly calls for a dual diagnosis intervention. Would you agree?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think that trauma is definitely something that needs to be addressed. It just doesn't get resolved by itself, and you don't just stop the behavior and then everything just heals.
I know, for example, one of the theories that I would consider is I do know that she was bullied a lot when she was growing up. You know, that can be very painful, and I don't know that she kind of ever got over that. So you kind of tend to take kind of a rebellious, I don't care sort of attitude. And I think this can kind of snowball as where you become kind of an outlier. And when there's an awful lot of focus on you physically, it's easy to start thinking that's what you have to offer. That's kind of who you are. And so you get a lot of attention from boys. You find that there's power in that regard, and it's your default position. And I'm sorry that that's where she is, but I'm not totally shocked that that's where she is given the early bullying, and then she gets into drugs experimentally, and then it kind of eases the pain. And you know, there's just a lot going on here that kind of goes back a long way. But her chance now is to grab hold and do what she has, because I will make this available to her. I flew him in for her.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm going to leave this here with these folks right now, but we're not going to give up on her. Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
We'll see what happens.